Hi, everybody. My name's John Myer. We're at the BIO-ITWorld and Conference. Who am I speaking with?
Yohann Potier, Head of Data Engineering at Tessera.
Hi, my name's William Amsbaugh, and I work with Karve Ventures.
Daniel Weaver, Boulder Biocomputing.
My name's Alana Fitts.
Sean Brewers with Arctic Wolf.
Satish Koduru.
Sam Kruckenberg of Arctic Wolf.
Darren Tong from Orna Therapeutics.
You're speaking to Aneesh, co-founder and CTO at Cold Data.
Okay, if you could describe PTP in one word, what would it be?
Phenomenal.
Competent.
Professional.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Partner.
One word is too limiting. Can we use two? All right, 2 words. I would go with ownership and integration.
2 words, good partner.
One word is tough, passionate, and excellent.
Very knowledgeable, resourceful, and very helpful.
That's a great way to describe them. So my next question for you is, if you're reflecting on your investment with PTP, can you discuss the value that it's brought to your organization?
Sure, they bring a skill set that I can't find anywhere else. They've been really great partners, both in the network space, the AWS space, and sort of problem solving for whatever I need. They're willing to work outside of the box to figure out how they can help me.
PTP has been great in that they've helped us get operational in the cloud quickly. We are really good at what we know how to do, the science we know how to do, but in terms of working inside AWS, we don't know how to do that. They've allowed us to do that quickly.
We call it zero to science. And so a lot of the customers that we share with PTP are science organizations in biopharma. And they want to solve scientific problems and not worry about infrastructure problems. And so in combination with delivering our platform, which is a big part of what PTP does, they help the customers focus on science and not worry about infrastructure. And that's a pleasure to see because it lets the customer do what they do best, and it lets PTP and Quilt do what we do best on the data engineering and infrastructure side of things. And the customers are off and running and solving their scientific problems.
And they're really dedicated to being able to help life sciences get off the ground, get up and running, and be able to fulfill their mission in drug discovery and helping patients through accelerating science with IT.
From a managed services perspective, they just have a wide range of offerings. So in partnership, they do so much that we don't do that it comes together really nicely on the security side. So we're able to tell a really good story together, which is great. A lot of clients are trying to get more and more into the cloud, and that's where PTP is really strong. And granted, we're trying to wrap our security offering around what they're doing, that's why we have a pretty symbiotic relationship. But they're able to work with such dynamic customers. Every customer is in a different spot, so they're very flexible to those needs, and that's huge for our business too.
And I think where we find the value in the relationship is their ability to help organizations that are at 0 all the way up to 1,000 and beyond. And they're every step along the way partnered hand in hand.
Would you say you guys kind of complement each other?
Very much so. That's part of why we enjoy working with PTP is we bring our own sense of expertise to the table, and they really together solve problems that otherwise companies, particularly in the small and mid-tier pharma, might struggle to solve on their own. PTP brings a lot of fantastic, IT knowledge and expertise about how to bring the systems in place.
PTP is running assessments like AWS well-architected reuse using onto cloud and giving us really great feedback on our roadmap and the things that we're doing to really enable partners to go to market with different solutions, including assessments. But yeah, we're really excited about being able to partner with a company that's making a difference, that's doing something really to, I think, take biotech companies, give them the ability to adopt cloud in a way that lets them scale and grow and just, do the awesome things that we need them to do so we can all be healthier and live better lives.
I would definitely agree with you. Now, my next question is, I know you're just starting to work out with PTP. How are things going so far?
Things are going great. In terms of the priorities, we have many challenges right now with our AWS footprint. At PTP, we are looking forward to the PTP to help alleviate some of the issues that we are running into, and especially with the professionalism that the PTP has displayed up until this point, I'm really excited to get going on this journey.
Can you describe a specific challenge that you came across that PTP was able to help you with?
Yeah, so when we move from one single account as a small company and we start growing and move to multi-account, really PTP helped us, informed us on the decision, how to do it properly, and help us through the process of moving to multi-account using the best practices.
I think part of what they bring is a tremendous amount of knowledge and a really strong relationship with AWS. And so they, again, we're at the early stages, but they seem to have really a tremendous amount of experience in what those cloud deployments might look like, about some of the ways cloud can be employed to solve complicated or compute expensive problems. And frankly, that's not an area of expertise of ours. So it's been really good for us to be able to partner with someone like that who has a lot of that knowledge about those kind of nuances about how you would deploy something like AWS to address those customer needs?
When we were starting up a new fund, Fund 1 is always a bit of a challenge because you have limited resources, you're trying to hire the best and the brightest, and security is one of the most important items that you need to be able to tackle when you're on a build. And being able to do that on budget with the right resources, PTP brought that to the table and was able to help us be ready for raising our Fund 1 and building companies with vision.
They've got a lot of very smart people on that team who know a lot about delivering managed services. For us, as an ISV, that translates into taking our tooling and giving us invaluable feedback around how to improve it and really iterate to create something that they can use, like I said, to help their customers do more with AWS.
So Yohann, can you describe your overall experience with PTP? Very positive. Like really, the team is knowledgeable in life science, they understand the use case, and they're walking us through the process every time.
How would you describe PTP's expertise in healthcare and life sciences?
I would say unparalleled. They are custom with AWS. They're able to bring in the best and the brightest, and they're punching above their weight in all categories, and I'm proud to be a partner with them.
They're good people. I mean, I've known a lot of that team for a long time. Super consistent, hardworking, and dependably really good at what they do.
I would say a lot of these folks are personal friends through the relationships we've built. They've gone above and beyond to be able to help out when I need help. If I have a little bit of trouble, a user needs a hand, or there's a security incident, I'll be able to get these guys on the phone. A personal phone call with the managing partners is not out of order. And we resolve that problem very rapidly in a very pleasant way and very efficient.
Aneesh, I got the next question for you. Based on your experience, would you recommend PTP to other organizations within the healthcare and life sciences?
I'll do you one better. I not only could, I do recommend. So we have probably half a dozen customers in common with PTP, and they recommend our product, we recommend their product because we have the experience of working together. They know that our infrastructure works, and we know that their cloud services team is top-notch, and it's a good partnership. I'm appreciative.
I would recommend them, and I have recommended them. They continue to do really good work, and they're really easy to work with. They become part of your team. They're just like, you have a problem, you call them. It's like they're in the office next to you.
It's hard to find partners that are willing to look outside and just solve the problems. No matter who is involved, they're willing to go the extra mile. And whether it's a third party that I'm dealing with, somebody that they're not responsible for, they're interested in solving the problem, helping me to solve the problem, no matter whatever it is.
So my last question for you is, based on your experience, would you recommend PTP to other organizations in the healthcare and life sciences organization? 100%. That's why we're here. What's the future look like for Money Cloud and PTP?
Well, I think it looks bright. We're really sort of learning about the opportunities that exist in the market that where we overlap, and just understanding how we can do more exciting things together in the future.
You're here at the BIO-ITWorld conference. What are you looking to get out of it?
For us, honestly, it's like putting your finger on the pulse of the industry. What I get the most energy and interest from is learning from our customers and teaching our customers what we know about the industry. So it's really a time to be in touch and a time to think about what the future of our product looks like and how we're evolving, and also to see what the rest of the industry is doing.
I like just to see what people are sharing, hear what different things are. I think AI is a big buzzword out there, but what does it really mean for organizations? So excited to hear more about that.
My personal opinion is that generative AI has got a lot of impact, especially in the acceleration of drug discovery in the area of life sciences. So I'm really looking forward to see how we can utilize those, especially in the area of drug discovery acceleration, because we have all the material that we can get, and utilizing all the different tools, especially the text summarization, that would be really helpful, and building out of the knowledge graphs. And so getting the knowledge to acceleration, that's what it would really help out.
All right, I know I said only 3 questions, but my last one's going to be an even easier one. Is what are you looking to get out of this conference?
Really learning what's being done in the domain, trying to leverage the best product in the environment, and really deliver drugs to patients as fast as we can.
I'm really curious to see what people are actually doing with machine learning and actually doing with things like generative AI. There have been a few really excellent talks about both the promise, of course, and the hype, but also the realities that people are running into. And one of the key messages for me here is just how important it is to have well-curated, well-managed data that you can bring into a scientific endeavor and use those well-managed data to like train models and so forth. That's, I think, one of the themes you're going to see emerging over the course of this next year in terms of how these technologies are brought to bear to actually bring new and better medicines, from the bench side and into the clinic. And that's a huge part of what PTP is about, is helping with those informatics, infrastructure needs, and then from us to help about, how you actually think about structuring those data scientifically.
It's really networking and seeing products, right? Seeing products that are, that I wouldn't normally see if in person, and networking. Really talking to people that I've seen. I've been walking around and people kind of grabbing me left and right. People that I may not know or know me, but it's a good time to kind of connect with people.
Just relationship building, right? That's always what these are about at the end of the day. I'm looking to meet new people. What better than a boat cruise to do that? What a cool event. So excited to meet the folks here.
All right, John, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Absolutely. Thanks, John.
Thank you so much, John.
It's my pleasure. Enjoy your day.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks very much. Have a great rest of your show.